Welcome to the Damien Show. Good evening. Welcome to this month's episode of the Damien Show. I am Magister Damien Dentalion.
And I'm Magister Damien Me. And we are your hosts. Firstly, the winner of last month's drawing is once again Miss Charity Vessel, our most loyal viewer.
We very much desire to have Miss Vessel on our show in the near future. Isn't that so, Damien?
Indeed, Damien. We're fortunate, though, to have with us this evening an original member of the Temple of Satanic Satanism, Reverend Ryan Wiener.
Hail Satan.
Greetings, Reverend Wiener. How are you this evening?
And I would refuse to answer that question on principle alone.
We understand you've had some difficulty recently with TOSS, the Temple of Satanic Satanism, and have issued a rather strong statement on the reasons for your departure. Would you care to elaborate on that, Reverend?
Fucking liberals ruin everything. I cannot abide this. This liberal assault on our special thing here, I cannot abide it, and if I can't get my way, I'm going to have to resign.
And Reverend, what was the specific cause that precipitated all this flap?
Because fuck you.
Well, Reverend, I think Damien and I will be saving that for Miss Charity Vessel.
Indeed. And well said, Damien.
Some say Satanism is a movement of the left. Your thoughts, Reverend?
I'm just a normal bloke who adopted the satanic philosophy with very successful results. So can you. No, I am a white cis hetero male who balks at terms like white cis hetero male because it sounds like something a fucking liberal would say. Liberals suck, and I am not that.
What do you think, Reverend, about the ghastly, breastless Baphomet cuddling and coddling a teenage witch?
Fucking liberals ruin everything.
Now, Reverend, what do you say to people who think that Satanism could or should be charitable?
I have no empathy here, not even for myself.
I am so blissfully empty myself. Aren't you, Damien?
I am as well, Damien, like the abyss.
Fucking liberals ruin everything.
Guilt is a powerful weapon. Wouldn't you agree, Damien?
The humanists would say we were inhuman and inhumane. Uh, Speaking of handouts, Reverend Wiener, how do you maintain your continued existence?
Is your hair metal band startup doing well?
So I decided I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. These losers don't even know basic Sataning 101. Like stuff that all Satanists should know, that I know. They couldn't recite the lyrics to a single Marilyn Manson song. They couldn't list the original lineup of Black Sabbath, for Christ's sake. Or pronounce Crowley with a long O. Ugh. All with just a very liberal flakiness that just took the Satan out of everything. They don't know the tenets or principles of our chief satanic order. I own 8 businesses, and I'm not just talking about my Facebook pages and my Cincy sales. I'm a wild success. Don't you wish you were like me? I mean, you should. But you can't be, because fuck you, because I'm just that Satany, all right? You're not. The way I see it, failure's not an option.
Reverend, I don't think it's right of you to test our levels of satanic aptitude. We would say that you in turn could be put to that test.
Fuck your test. I don't need your approval.
That's what we thought, Damien.
We certainly did, Damien.
What do you say to all the newly minted, competing, and niche organizations that have plagiarized the original COTS, Church of the Temple of Satan? Reverend, as everyone knows, COTS were the first real Satanists.
Your toss is but a pale shadow, Reverend. Would you concur, Damien?
I do concur, Damien. You said in your resignation that you felt TOS violated your right to individuality by imposing a herd mentality upon its personality cult. Am I misreading that, Reverend?
Losers win. Enough about other people, though. Let's talk about me and my beliefs. I'm not an atheist. I'm a Satanist. I know that you're thinking to yourself, Sylph, what the everlasting fuck does that mean? To which I respond, Neener, not saying. I wouldn't presume to force my beliefs on you, just my loose expectations wherein I can still find fault with your manner of Sataning. So yeah, individualism. My beliefs are mine. Fuck you, get your own, you festering, freeloading hippie, psychotic bastard degenerates. You're weak. Get your own spiritual leader. I'm far too important for you and just want to fight for my right to be left alone here in my own little private space without you. So back to me. Man, I'm so Satany that my Levian E-meter pegs at 110% Satany. Top that, fuckers. Everyone agrees that might makes right, and self-preservation is everything.
Let's jump to current events, Reverend. What do you think about the rampant pedophilia among the Catholics? The Christians seem to be prone to such abuses.
But you won't hear me crying about that because that'd be oddly empathetic, even for myself. And no one has such time for weakness.
What do you think, Reverend Wiener, about witches casting curses at the president and satanic nuns working to upend the so-called mythical patriarchy?
So I won't be blabbering on about those.
Reverend, I'd be interested to know your thoughts on the living wage theory, the LGBT push for equality, and and their desire for a society where might is actually used for right.
They're out there chasing their liberal dreams. Fuck them.
Reverend, do you have any last words on your rough breakup with Toss?
Motherfuckers accepted my resignation. After everything I'd done for them? The fucking nerve, man. Fucking liberals ruin everything.
Anyway, Reverend Weiner, would you like to offer your final thoughts today?
So where the fuck do benevolence and empathy enter the equation? Fuck the weak. I have no compassion for the marginalized. Maybe if they weren't so vulnerable all the time, they could just stop being victimized. Fucking vampires. So Satanism is all about me. Fucking liberals ruin everything. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Our gratitude for being our guest today, Reverend Ryan Weiner. You can find out more about Reverend Weiner on his website, www.thebiggestwiener.com.
And don't forget to enter our drawing for next month. Charity, we're looking at you, aren't we, Damien?
Oh yes, Damien. Witches, send us your most risque altar poses. Show us your pentagrams.
And Charity, remember, you can only enter once. Although the extras are always appreciated.
Yes, do keep them coming, right, Damien?
I swear to it, Damien.
Oh, what was that? Well, Miss Vessel, you never seem to disappoint.
Indeed, Damien. This has been the Damien Show. We realize a 3 a.m. time slot is inconvenient, so we'd like to thank our viewers for staying up with us on the Damien Show.
I'm Magister Damien Dantalion with the Church of the Temple of Satan.
And I am Magister Damien Me of the Church of the Temple of Satan. This has been the Damien Show.
This program was made possible by a grant from Privilege University, proudly serving affluent white male academia for over 380 years.